All right, let's dive in. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on Claude, an AI assistant that is seriously changing how people get work done.
So let me ask you this. Are you feeling just a little bit overwhelmed by all the AI talk lately? I mean, it feels like there's a new tool or a new update dropping every single day. If you feel like that, you are definitely not alone. It's a lot to keep up with.
But what if we just flipped the script on this? Instead of thinking of it as some super complex, intimidating tech, what if we just saw it for what it is? A tool. A tool designed to give you back the one thing we all need more of, our time.
And that's really the core promise, isn't it? As one person who uses these tools every day put it, it's all about knocking out tasks that used to take an hour in literally 5 minutes. Think about that. That's not just a little boost. That is a complete game changer for your workflow.
Okay, so how do we actually get in on this? Well, let's meet the tool we're going to focus on today, Claude. We're going to break down what it is and, way more importantly, how to make it work for you.
So, in the simplest terms, Claude is your AI assistant. It can help you with a ton of different things: writing, research, summarizing the super long documents, and, yep, even helping you with code. Now, the best way to think about it is this. It's not really like a search engine, right? It's much more like having this incredibly smart research assistant that you can just talk to, like a real person.
But, and this is a big but, to get those amazing time-saving results, there is one critical rule you really need to get from the get-go.
Just look at the difference here. On one side, you ask a super vague question like, how can I go viral on social media? You know what you're going to get? Super vague advice. But look at the other side. You give it a clear goal, you give it context about your business, and you ask for a specific action. Now you're getting a real actionable strategy. See the difference?
So here's the bottom line. The most important takeaway: Claude is only as good as what you give it. It's that old saying, garbage in, garbage out. The more specific context you feed it, the better the result gets. It's not just a little better, it's dramatically better. That right there is the key.
Okay, so you get it. You know how to talk to it now. But what if I told you that this whole conversation isn't just about words? This is where things get really interesting. For a lot of people, this is the big aha moment. You know, most people start out using Claude just like any other chatbot. You type it a question, it types back an answer. Pretty straightforward.
But here is the twist. Claude can also see. It has a vision capability that lets you upload images, screenshots, all kinds of documents, and it will analyze them. This changes everything.
Here's how you do it. First, you upload a file. Let's say a YouTube thumbnail you're working on. Then you ask it a really specific question about that file. Something like, give me feedback on this thumbnail to increase my click-through rate.
And the feedback you get back is, it's shockingly good. It's not just generic stuff. It's pointing out that your title uses insider language, or that the expression on your face is thoughtful, not excited. I mean, come on. That is like having a world-class creative director sitting right next to you.
Seriously, it's no exaggeration at all to say that this one feature, the ability for it to see and analyze visuals, it changes the game completely. It transforms Claude from just a text tool into a true creative partner.
So this is all cool, but how do you actually start using this stuff in your day-to-day work without feeling overwhelmed? I've got you. Here are 3 super simple, practical ways you can start using Claude today, no experience necessary.
Okay, let's open up your beginner's toolkit. We've got 3 tools inside. First, the Instant Summarizer, perfect for when you're swamped. Second, the Complexity Buster, for when your brain hurts. And third, the Brainstorming Buddy, for when you're just stuck. Let's look at each one.
First up, the Instant Summarizer. Got a 20-page report, a transcript from a long meeting, an article you just don't have time to read? Just upload it, ask Claude for the key points or the main action items. Bam, done in seconds.
Next, the Complexity Buster. You know when you're reading about a topic and it just makes 0 sense? We've all been there. Just copy and paste that confusing text into Claude and ask it the magic question. Explain this to me like I'm a beginner. It's an unbelievable learning tool.
And number 3, my favorite, your brainstorming buddy. Staring at that blinking cursor on a blank page, ask it for help. Help me draft this tricky email. Give me 5 ideas for social media captions. What are some good titles for my new project? It is the ultimate cure for writer's block.
So, there you have it. That's your starter pack. Now comes the most important part of all. You just got to give it a try. Now, I want you to remember this piece of advice because it's so important. You don't need to do everything today. You just need to start now.
This isn't about becoming an expert overnight. It's just about taking that first step.
Look, the goal here is not to become some AI master. The goal is just to be curious, to find just one, small thing it can help you with. One little task it can make easier. That's it. That's the win.
And so that brings us to the real question here, the only one that matters right now. After seeing all this, what's the first thing you're going to ask it?